Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our Maghreb campaign, also known as our Assault campaign, because of a certain cunt called Japan who, well, didn't extend the war long enough for me to add more war goals. Then again, that's probably on me, because I probably should have just actually paid attention and added war goals, but I honestly didn't expect the war to end that quickly. I guess like the 50 war score for battles and the occupations I had and the ticking war score, and I guess that was more than enough, or at least enough to grab me Sicilia and Corsica and Sardinia, which had a surprisingly small war score cost. I really wanted Campania. Campania is the really thick state, you know. This is where it's at. Look at these pops. Oh, so good. Why could I not have that? Well, at least now we have a source of sulfur, but it's kind of late in the game though, and yeah. At this point, I basically just have to sit around and try and come up with something to do. I guess we'll start by shipping our troops home. Didn't even need to mobilize for this war. No, I even inherited some Palermo artillery. I like how you can just convince the AI, or like the AI soldiers, to just like join you instead. Actually, I've been thinking a bit in between episodes, and I'm considering actually going to war against Spain. Not because I want to go to war against Spain, but because I want to go to war against the Netherlands. I would like to grab some land here. Now, of course, we have to wait like a while. Integrate Mauritania. No, I can just take a... I can just click another button to get that for... Well, not for free, but I have to pay 5 infamy if I want that. But there are alternate ways that do not involve these kinds of decisions. And it's so late in the game, so I almost doubt that... you know, that place would get integrated by the end of the game. So I'm not going to bother. Let's instead start shipping derps. Can I ship all my derps? Okay, maybe that is a bit too many derps. How about you go and stay in like the thick army? Okay, we can actually carry 3 more. Let's do that then. Get some casual infantry on the boats and go to Africa, where the next battle will be fought. I think we can afford one last war down there before I wrap this up and move on to whatever I'm going to do next. 11 units more can be added. Yep, that works. Alright, sweet. Onwards to Porto Novo. This game is just such a fucking tease sometimes, man. So now Mr. Italy here actually has a great power ally. So if I had been a bit more patient, then I could have gotten the great war I wanted. But then again, winning against Germany and Italy on land, then again, the battlefields of Italy are pretty suitable for fighting large numbers of troops. So, fuck, that would have been brilliant actually. Yeah, just chilling in the mountains over here, having the hordes show up. Like, it doesn't matter if they have better tech or whatever. It's just like, you know, you've got an obscene amount of the, you know, things stacked in their favor, defense modifiers and everything. But no, it was not to be. Then again, we're basically like a Carthage light, aren't we? The Carthaginians never did blob into mainland Italy as far as I know, so I guess the Carthaginian heritage is secured, even if our Spanish holdings aren't exactly up to Carthaginian standards. Then again, the Carthaginians only started blobbing in Spain, you know, after they lost Sicily and Sardinia, so to an extent, we aren't still within reason. Well, we'll do like the Balearic Islands, but there's no way for me to take just the Balearic Islands. I would have to take all of Catalonia, and I do not want that, unless I want to cheat it. Which, you know, it's not like I'm above doing a bit of casual editing of borders when they don't suit me. It's a good question. Should we? I know I said that as a meme, but maybe I should actually do that. Italy, no, fuck all of you. Fuck you. Because if I were to invade Spain, no, that would call in France. But that wouldn't give me anything, would it? Not at all. Because it would still not be a great war. Because France here does not have any friends. Oof, feels bad, man. For France. And me, because I don't have any friends IRL. So a little silly idea is starting to germinate in my brain here. What if we intervened in the war, in the Great War? And I'm still not sure if it's going to deny me the ability, seeing as I'll have a truce with the Kingdom of Italy. But I'm at least going to wait. Oh, really? You're going to make me allied to Italy? I mean, no. Fuck you. Because I definitely think we could beat the Italians at this point. While beating Germany is definitely... Ooh, you allied Japan. Well, that's not fun, is it? Fascist welfare, sure. That's not really much of a downside to that. It would be an interesting war, seeing as we would be ending up fighting the Germans on Spanish soil. And Italians in Italy, and presumably Germans in Italy eventually, or Germans in Italy as well. Blah, blah. Yeah, no, we can't do it. Fuck! Ah, that would have been so good though, if we could have joined the war. Please, why is there no like ask to join war button? Damn it, that sucks. Well, we no longer have any. Ah, damn it! I was getting super high. I was getting super into the idea that that we could cheese the system and go to war against Italy despite the truce, but it sadly does not look like we are going to be able to do that. Unless I were to, like, invade one of Italy's allies, but there's no way Italy would join, because Italy has, like, no army left at this point, so... It's such shite that you can't intervene in the war. Absolute trash. Could intervene on the German side, but that would obviously not be very useful. Even if I do... Oh, everyone is just fighting everyone. And this great... How long has this Great War been going for at this point? I don't even know. It's been rather insanity. Dismantle... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I guess we're not doing that then. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and have ourselves a casual invasion of the Netherlands, who we happen to be allied to, so maybe we need to do something about that first, eh? Just a little detail that I overlooked, but, you know, it happens. No, Italy, go away. I'm salty at your face because of the fact that I didn't get what I want. So, boo-hoo. Right, place in the sun. You haven't turned any of these places into states, have you? Nope. No, you have not. Good on you for not being a nuisance. Let's see. How much infamy would it cost? I think we could, yeah, 5 times 15, 16 points. I am not very good at simple math, which I guess implies that I'm not very good at math in general. Plus 6.9. Yeah, no, we don't have to release anything. We have the technology. We have the infamy room to get 3 colonies from our little Dutch buddy here. Now, of course, there was the whole idea of memeing the Spanish as well to try and grab the Balearics, which I kind of want actually. It would be pretty nice. But I guess what I'll do then, I'll take Tukari, and then I'll I'll just not bother with these two, even if that is a bit annoying. Then again, maybe we'll get a great war here. I mean, surely Britain has a great power allies, right? No? Ah, but no, the Netherlands are not a great power, okay. Mexico is great, okay, wow. Hey, Britain, do you have any great power allies, like at all? I should look into this shite off screen, shouldn't I? But I'm a lazy boy. Well, I guess he does have a great power ally, me. Let's see if I cancel that alliance. Let's see if he gets himself an ally or two. As long as that ally is not the United States. Actually, I kind of don't want him to get any allies, because then I'll potentially get shot upon, won't I? I'll do some off-screen thinking. Alright then, so I've been doing some off-camera thinking, which mostly just involved getting some beer to stimulate the senses. Nothing beats Ringnes Pilsner when it comes to cheap beer. So, what I'm thinking here is we can totally get a Great War started by just invading Spain, because Spain is allied to the UK, France, and the Dutch, which will get a Great War going, because I'm allied to the Japanese. And the Dutch will join the meme. Then again, look, it's a good question, isn't it? Can two Great Wars be a thing at the same time? That's good. Because the reason I'm feeling a bit confident about this is because a certain United States is pretty darn close to allying me. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to hit up some Google and some Discord to learn some information about what happens if multiple Great Wars potentially become a thing. Alright, the Americans decided to simplify things by asking themselves. Now, I guess that's because I've been improving relations and whatnot, but still good. I did ask Discord, and also I asked a excellent streamer called Mr. Troldemort. If only he streamed more Paradox games. If you guys want to find his stream, he's called Mr. Troldemort on, well, Twitch. Go annoy him and try and convince him to play more CK2 and Victoria 2, and I would be a happy boy. I think I might actually go for Humiliate instead of Acquire State, for the simple reason that, you know, even if I take Max Infamy from the Humiliate CB, like, it's just easier to add war goals, because, you know, isn't it like the 3-something infamy, or fuck, is it, maybe it's even just 2.7 to take a state when a Great War happens, and so it seems to me that it would make perfect sense to not bother with the state taking, or I mean, not fabricate for a state immediately, but instead just add that later, and do this instead. It's also it's very quick CB to grab, and so you're more likely than not going to get a nice discount, and so it just adds up. Galicia Lottom area, sorry bruv. What? Humiliate cast spell is no longer valid? Okay. Why? What do you mean? What do you... what the fuck? Okay. What is that? Okay. Makes no sense. What the fuck? Fucking shit game. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to find something else then. Damn it. I guess we're gonna dismantle fortifications then. There's only one more infamy. Why did that happen? That's weird. This is spooky ass shit. Vietnam wants wait, Vietnam exists? Since when? Vietnam is requesting military access. Oh, that's Vietnam! That's not... okay. They're currently being shit upon by Chinese pan-nationalists. There's not a single Chinese person in this province. I don't know what you're... okay, yeah, whatever. Come on now, game. Give me a discount. But, yeah. I'll really just see you guys when the actual war gets going. As is tradition. Would you have a look at that? The Treaty of Paris. Haven't we already had one of those? Well, there you are. Remain calm and yeah, get prestige and get infamy, I guess. Okay. That's fine. That's that's pretty nice discount, I dare say. I guess Italy got its lands back. Honestly, at this point, now that Italy has sort of fucked the French twice, I feel like the French should no longer get to have any course here, you know what I mean? These should be officially Italian at this point. They didn't even lose their course on Brittany. What utter trash is that? Oh well. When is the CB finished? In 14 days. I guess we should probably get some of the military funding. Yeah. I want war. Oh yeah, that's right. We're not taking any provinces, are we? We're just doing the dismantle memes thing. Micronesia? Sure. They don't need that, do they? Everyone will join the war. Oh, look at that. Yeah, everyone will join. Even Romania. How about that? I guess they're in my sphere, and so they don't have much choice, do they? It's not like they are capable. But yeah, the Maghrebi-Spanish War is now the Great War. And so the thickening begins. The thickening, no, that doesn't work, does it? Well, it is a quest for thickification of the nation, and so in a sense it is a thickening. Is the other Great War still going, so we should be fine with Africa, seeing as the Brits are going to be ever so slightly distracted by the fact that, you know, they're occupied by the Germans. I'm starting to see a lot of opportunities in this war, though. There are many a thing we could actually make happen here, like obviously nom-nomming. Yeah, the Dutch did join, so we can nom some land in here. Grab the Balearics if I'm willing to do a bit of casual cheating. Why, maybe even Micronesia. That would be... oh. Maybe I don't want to incorporate such a fascist territory into my land, but... well, they're not my type of fascist, are they? Would be nice if I could get extra Madura as well. But that would involve a bit of potential cheating. Like, I would need to cheat myself the province Castilla la Nueva. I guess what I could do is, like, what if I took Catalonia and then I gave Catalonia, with the exception of the Balearic Islands, back to the Spanish? And then in trade, if you will, I took this province. And then I sort of used that as a justification to, well, justify my memes. Now, of course, if I take that province, I would obviously also want to grab... oh man, so late in the game though. We don't have time for this, do we? Just no time. I mean, winning a fucking war against the Germans. Then again, the Germans... I don't know. Let's actually get the war going. And then I'll make decisions regarding war goals and memes when I am in a position to, like, you know, truly get that kind of shite going. Did I really not ship my troops over? I guess I didn't. Huh. Hey, yeah, the Dutch are fucking off. Good. Actually, I might be able to catch them with my shit navy. Are we funding the... yeah, we're funding the thing. See if we can catch them. Yeah, we will be victorious. Ah, but that means we... well, I guess if I do fabricate before the war ends, I won't have to deal with the no more war modifier. Alright. Peekaboo! That's right, France. Feel the pain. Feel the pain of Africa. Holy shit, they're getting shit upon. Are we getting attacked? Oh yeah, we are totally getting attacked elsewhere. Which means I need to go back to the thing and find defense generals. You guys don't want to see that, do you? Yeah, we're winning on all fronts. We've got some pretty thick generals. Overall, doing pretty nicely. Yeah, I didn't... yeah, we good. Just hopefully I didn't just accidentally, like, jinx myself or whatever, but no, we good. We're pushing in. Oh wow, did we just stack wipe them? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's really just wrap up these sieges here. The economic situation is really the thing that's stressing me out here. Yeah, fuck the navy. Fuck the army a bit, I guess. And I guess we're just gonna have to unfund the things. But the issue is that if you unfund the factories, then they revert back to level 1, and that is not good, obviously. Ah, poor Andorra. They have less people than a normal brigade has units. There's only 2,000 people in this place. Why does Germany need 41,000 people to occupy Andorra? Oh man. Excuse me, how exactly did you get over here? Oh, I guess maybe you built a unit. Sneaky, sneaky Spain. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, the war is fine. Yeah, no more Dutch here. Newfoundland is invading over here. I guess we're at war with Newfoundland, but yeah, honestly, it's just going to be well, it's not really a slog. The French and the Spanish have no units, and so it's pretty straightforward to push through Spain and eventually start moving into France itself here. So I am not too worried about that. So an excellent opportunity in this war, of course, is to grab Gambia, so I can try and clean up the horrors of my British border. Yeah, we still got war score. Yeah, everyone's just shitting out the war goals here. Yeah, I only have so much infamy left. Actually, I need to chill. But yeah, I've added the Dutch colonies. I've added Micronesia, Extremadura, and Catalonia. And I think I am going to be a bit cheeky, and I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade these provinces. You know, these 4 provinces for these 3 provinces. You know, 3 provinces for 3 provinces and 1 province just to atone for my use of the consul code, I guess. Also, fucking the whole defense of France at this point is just Brittany. Brittany is just shitting out their troops, and they just caught me while I was trying to march into the Pyrenees. Did they? Oh, well, there you are. No, I'm the one who defends. Whoa. Nice! See, I did the same thing. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna get stack wiped. Fuck me. Oh well. Guess that's just my life, eh? Let's see, do we have any... We do have some engineers. It's kind of a nuisance how you have to manually spread out your engineers, because they don't care about the split in 2 thing. Seeing as Johan even admitted that he might not have been entirely sober during the coding of the 3.04 patch, which was originally... What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm currently... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing so well, because obviously my economy is trash, and so I can't really fund my army, which is obviously causing a big oof in my ability to wage war. But I'm still confident we're going to win. As long as I can avoid going bankrupt. Yeah, all my technology at this point is just trying to force my people to pay more taxes. My industry has collapsed. I have no point. Like, it's all horrible. These guys... Okay, how long have you been sitting here taking it? Yeah, you know what? Just go home. Just go home and work in the factories. I'm not sure if making them go home like that actually, like, literally makes them go home in a way that would... alleviate some of the issues I'm suffering from, you know, the war, but whatever. There we have another. But I don't know. Should I guess we could do some naval landings into southern France. It could be fun. Alright, the last remnants of the French forces are being surrounded and annihilated. Well, I hope they're... Well, okay, it's not the last, but, you know. The French are, to be fair, running out of bitches at this point, and so... Hopefully we can wrap this up soon. I mean, hopefully we can wrap it up before the freaking game ends. That would be good, wouldn't it? And there is the war. Right, nice. Sierra Leone. Ah, yes. Yeah, we got our shit. Okay, good. Look at that thick Maghreb. That is. Ooh. Too thick to even comprehend. And the Soviet Union has already annexed the Ukraine. Yeah, the Russians can't help themselves, can they? Have to pay respect for Belarus. And now we can finally demobilize, so I can maybe get some freaking money. I even went into debt to the Germans there for a while, but yeah. I guess I'll sort out these meme armies off screen. Not that we really need them anymore, as we are basically done with this campaign at this point. And so we arrive at the end of the game. As you can see, I also did my console shenanigans to give back mainland Catalonia to Spain. Yeah, sorry Catalonians. I would have released you if it weren't for the fact that by releasing Catalonia, I would also have to give away the Balearic Islands. I mean, feel free, guys, if you disagree with my shenanigans here. But I honestly think that doing these kinds of stuff, where I give back the Spanish this in return for these provinces, is fair in the sense that I feel like I'm just sort of doing things that should be possible. I mean, all of these things would have been doable in EU4, of course. It's just an odd choice on Paradox's side. I mean, if Paradox had continued making DLC for this game, I am pretty darn confident that you would have eventually gotten the ability to take provinces, individually, in the way you can do in, say, EU4. Because the fact that you can't is stupid. The whole war goal system, I mean, there's a lot of questionable things about this game. Also, yeah, I totally could have taken Gibraltar, couldn't I? Oh well, you can't really see that. It's barely noticeable. Shh. No one tell anyone that I forgot to take Gibraltar. Oh well. I guess that's life. One thing I want to do though before I wrap things up actually and show you the complete thing, I want to release Madagascar so that I can ditch some infamy. Mysterious lands of who cares? Let's see. Where are you? Marina Kingdom. I'm pretty sure that's Madagascar. Yes. Maghrebi Marina Kingdom, an uncivilized nation. Why? Why are they uncivilized? Shouldn't they be? Who knows? Also, I like how this Great War between Germany and Britain is still fucking going. Yeah, I'm super happy I never joined that meme, because that would have been not fun to just be forced to stick around with that. Sorry. Yeah, but the reason I wanted to do that is so that I can click the button and claim the Sahara. So that gives us an extra 5 infamy. Then again, it's the last day of the game, so now that I think about it, I probably could have just gone over the infamy limit and it wouldn't have mattered, but oh well. In the final glorious screenshot of the game, no one will notice my derp colonies outside of this general area, so it's fine. Which means we now have lovely cores. Look at this. Yummy cores in my tummy. Feels very good, man. No integration? Yeah, well, we did just quote-unquote integrate it, so... yeah, let's do the standard let's have a look around the world and see what's been going on thing. Guess we'll start with our own nation. Well, I guess we've been getting quite used to this. I'm pretty pleased that I was able to secure all of Nigeria in the end. I mean, this whole chunk of Africa in general was incorporated pretty nicely. Yeah, we even got these British territories. I probably could have grabbed this too, but I feel like that would have just exacerbated the border gore of me not ever getting around to grabbing German Volta and Ghana. Same with Guinea-Bissau here. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, I guess I never did get around to doing that. Portugal remains unconquered. Yeah, we were able to re-establish Islamic control over Sicilia. We even got some, 4% Russian. I noticed that previously. I have no idea why there's 4% Russian in Sicilia, but there you are. We got some Albanian, I guess they're technically Muslim, but they start the, 2% Maghrebi. Yeah, a couple of Muslims are migrating over here. Yeah, we're getting some multicultural memery over here. Yeah, 4.4 Muslim people in Cagliari. We have some more significant Islamic populations in southern Spain, though. In Huelva, we got 17% Sunni. We also have 5% animist, which is rather neat, but there you are. Cordoba, the ancient capital of the Caliphate, of the Umayyad Caliphate in Spain, is 5% Islamic, and yeah, you can see these trends generally all over the place. The Muslims are returning to these lands. The Reconquista is indeed happening. Shame the game ended right here and we couldn't continue our memory. But that's life. Other things that happened in between me ending the last clip in the video is that Egypt became independent. I guess they had a revolution or something, which, yeah, makes sense actually, seeing as the British are a bit occupied, if you excuse the pun. And so we now have the Republic of Egypt. Currently an ally and sphereling of me, of course. Bulgaria, yeah, I guess I can just show you the sphere map. The German Empire is doing their thing. Oh god, I'm so sorry. What is going on? I guess I'm just tired, but this is getting out of hand, man. Yeah, we got Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Albania, and I tried to get Hungary, but I just quite couldn't get there. Uvel. It's life. Yeah, of course we have Maghrebi Near East. That's totally normal. So I guess that's our nation. In the political map mode, North America is quite normal. Yeah, extremely normal actually. I guess the only thing is that Haiti is still united. And this place hasn't been given back to the Canadians. But that happened after this point in history, right? If I remember. So, yeah, the abomination of Bolivia is still a blob. Chile, yeah, I don't know. South America, get your shit together, man. This is just insanity. You know, we still got glorious Guadeloupe under Maghrebi control. 8% Maghrebi here in Guadeloupe. Martinique was, of course, granted puppet status to relieve me of some of that infamy. Africa is a kind of a mess. We don't talk about Africa, other than the fact that, you know, we are African and we own, yeah, we focus on this chunk of Africa. That is the proper land of Africa. All of this is just, I don't know. No idea how the freaking Omanis managed to keep this territory. Okay, so Zanzibar is independent, but they... Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? This is all kinds of odd. Germans are invading. Zanzibar, yeah, okay. Yeah, we also got these random nations here. Comoros is independent because I, you know, needed to lose infamy. British Near East. The Ottomans are a blob. Yeah, I mean, you guys know Europe. I don't need to go into details there, do I? I would be interested to see what kind of colonization the Germans have gotten up to do. Oh yeah, I guess we inherited some random troops. Presumably these would be Italians or something? Who knows? Yeah, let's not bother with that. Yeah, 14%, 8%. Is there any German majority provinces? No. It's all, well, yeah, Özil is Russian, but that always happens. Honestly, the Germans didn't do that well when it came to, you know, Germanizing the East. But if you do look into the provinces, you can see there are significant German minorities all over this place. So in time, the Germans would have secured their Lebensraum. Asia, yeah, no one managed to ever unite China. However, interestingly, the Empire of China actually became a great power, which means they broke away from Japanese control. And so now we have two empires over here in East Asia. Australia, Indonesia, that is all quite normal, I dare say. So let's go look at some other map modes. I guess we can have a look at the ethnic map mode. That's the obvious other choice. Yeah, Europe is just kind of a mess because so many people have just gotten me. Denmark is in the United States sphere of influence for some reason. Japan has been obsessing about securing these territories, it seems. Yeah, this whole place is divided between the Brits and what, Yunnan Empire China? Oh, is your capital in some dumb place? Wait. Oh, okay. So Yunnan is both here. Okay, so these are two different nations. Yeah, Yunnan fucking conquered this. What is your culture? Okay, so it is South Han, but still, that's interesting. That's an odd makeup there of nationhood. Yeah, we still have this little chunk of the Empire of China existing in Laos for some reason. Well, I know why. Yeah, it was because of the dismantlement, wasn't it? We got Greater Cambodia as a result of my shenanigans. Yeah, well, I guess it's all... Yeah, I didn't get any major immigration here, did I? Now, all of this green stuff is Vietnamese, so... No fun there, sadly. Yeah, the Germans and the British have been fighting for years now. I don't know. If I wasn't chronically lazy, I would go back and actually have a look at how exactly long this insane war of theirs have been going on for. But yeah, ethnically, the Japanese are colonizing Korea. Oh, look at this. We even have some, in the border territories between Japan and Russia, the Japanese are slowly turning into the majority to secure the borders, I guess. Yeah, in this general region, look, ooh, and Kaishu. Huh. Did not know the Japanese got a decision to actually rename this to Japanese, but I guess it makes sense that they would. Do they even have course on that, really? Huh. Today I learned. I did not know they could get course on that, but that's useful information. They even have course in Taiwan. Not on this particular province. Okay, I guess they are doing the just regular old core integration thing. Yeah, look at this shit. What the hell? Majority Japanese. How about that? Go Japan, I guess. Oh. This random chunk of Vietnam that somehow ended up in South Chinese hands is now majority South Han. Oh god. Oh no, what happened? Shit, I didn't notice that at first. Laos has been completely swamped by Chinese. Holy crap, what the shit? Holy fucking Christ! How many people live here now? That's insane! That's 1.5 million people in Luang Prabang. There's only 4% Lao people here left. I guess that's what happens when the Empire of China only has one colonial province, and so all the colonial migration is funneled into this one state. That's hilarious. There's like, the biggest Lao province at this point is freaking 8%. Well, I guess there's still Lao people lurking in Siam, but still, holy shit. Well, rip Lao. Laos is now fully integrated into China, I guess. So yeah, that's something. That's something. Any other insanity that I missed initially? Oh, well, I guess there is. The Irish have conquered Bintulu, and so yeah, they make now a clear majority here in Borneo. There we are. The Dutch are colonizing this place. Okay. This place, there's nothing interesting here. Malay, all normal. Yeah, the English have been doing a bit of colonizing in India. Honestly surprised at how large the English minorities can get here sometimes. Yeah, look at that shit. They're fucking state-defying places in Pakistan. This place, as always, has been properly colonized, as is tradition in Victoria too, but it has stayed majority Tibetan though, which makes me happy. Seeing as I did a Tibetan campaign at some point. Urumqi, or Xinjiang, or whatever it's called, has been... Oh wait, is that Yuan as well? Damn it, why is Yunnan all over the place? What the fuck? Oh, they're even over here? Okay, yes, Yunnan has just decided to... I don't know, blob all over the place and be weird? Huh. Presidential dictatorship, yeah. So yeah, we got... Well, having a Han people over here isn't that abnormal though, so Oh, Sakhalin became basically just Japanese at this point. Kamchatka is... yeah, that's still Russian, so I guess that makes sense. Interesting that they stayed independent though. Yeah, I guess they're in the sphere of the Japanese. Oh yeah, okay, so Maghrebi Near East is owned, well, it's a puppet of the Maghreb. The majority of the population is Russian, and the primary pop is, Turkish and Tajik, or Turkic, I guess. So yeah, quite an interesting little nation. Here's something though. Tanatuva actually managed to resist assimilation, and so we have a majority Tatar state over here. Also, did I ever point out that the Soviet Union became a thing? I think I did. I kind of forget though. What kind of courts do Russia have after Guys, they do actually have cores on a lot of this stuff, so it's interesting that they never got around to conquering it. Huh, also I didn't know they had cores on all of Ukraine. I could have sworn they only had parts of it, but I guess not. Yeah, because they only have parts of this place, but yeah, no, they wouldn't be able to just full annex it, would they? Yeah, some Soviet liberation of what? Orsha? Fuck is that? Oh, these are different provinces. The Belarusians are trying to do national assimilation though to get rid of the Russian influence, but that might just be too late. The Russians are taking over. Yeah, the Russians have kind of taken over parts at least of Crimea and, you know, southeastern Ukraine as is historic. So, then again, it is what it is. Yeah, we already had a look at the Germans. They didn't, well, they did achieve things, but it doesn't, you can't really see it on the map, and so it doesn't really count, does it? Ooh, interesting. The Highlands are actually Scottish in this playthrough. That's a rarity. Normally they end up purely English by the end of the game, but it seems the English have decided for Aberdeen instead. Yeah, the migration patterns in Victoria to Britain are always kind of odd, aren't they? This time the Welsh have decided to settle in Ipswich, while Wales itself have been completely swamped by the English. The Scottish have of course also decided to meme down to Brighton, as is the way of things, I guess. The Scottish have also completely settled Ulster, or Northern Ireland, so that's something. Yeah, I guess it looks kind of derpy, but this is kind of a cleaner Britain map, or Britain ethnic map mode that I'm used to, so yeah. Yeah, Spain, yeah, we can't really see any of the effects of our shenanigans over here. Sadly though, all of the random African enclaves have been reduced. I don't think though these guys assimilate though. Africans generally don't. I guess they could assimilate through the whole craftsman thing, so that might be happening to some extent, but yeah, this is kind of nice though. Yeah, both Melilla, well, kind of hard to see, but no, yeah, I'm pretty sure both Melilla and Ceuta have become clear majority Maghrebi. Sadly, we still have a Spanish stripe here to remind us of the foreign colonial bullshit people that we want to get rid of. But yeah, good to see we reclaimed our land. I'm still kind of pissed about that I forgot about Gibraltar, but oh well, as I said, as long as we don't pay attention to that, it's fine. Yeah, the Turks are derping about, for some reason moving into this province of all places. The English have, as always, done their classic colonization of the Nile River. Yeah, they seem to love to settle down in Sudan for some reason. I don't know why they always do that, but they do. So they didn't do too much settling in the Nile this time around, even if you can see certain English minorities lurking about. I guess the the fact that Egypt became a puppet and then completely independent put a stop to that. In Africa, otherwise though, we have the English, the Somali and English colors are rather similar, and so it can be difficult to see what is what here. Yeah, but there is actually a lot of English in Somaliland, so okay, maybe not a lot. Well, there's a decent chunk of them down here. Yeah, a lot of provinces have become majority English. Yeah, especially this like core colonial territory down here. The Boers have secured their majorities in their territories, even if they aren't independent. Well, okay, no, the Union of South Africa is primary English, but they do accept Boer, so. The Portuguese have their two provinces that always become majority Portuguese. The Germans have done quite well for themselves, though, it seems. German Hereroland is now majority German. The desert, however, is not, because the Germans refuse to migrate there. Kind of a shame how... Yeah, I wish it was changed so that there was at least a slight chance that your pops would migrate to the deserts. Because it always means, that certain provinces just never get any immigrants. Which, basically, I'm being salty about the fact that the map mode doesn't look as nice as I would potentially want it to look, so, yeah, all of German Equatorial Africa, which, yeah, it's kind of like a Middle Africa-esque. They haven't, yeah, it's still the French things here, so it's not quite, yeah, I know the Germans can form Middle Africa. That would be an interesting campaign, actually. It might be a short one, seeing as you can only form Middle Africa at some point, or at a certain point in the game, but yeah, if you could do like play as a Middle Africa, I don't know if that would actually be interesting, but it's an interesting idea anyways. But yeah, the majority of German Equatorial Africa has become majority German, and the areas that are not might actually be anyways. Yeah, the fact that German culture is divided in two like this kind of makes them suffer a bit on the map mode here, but yeah, Ghana, Togo, quite German indeed. South Africa, oh look at this, Chile has actually been successfully assimilating and incorporating Patagonia, and the border war has a result been happening, I guess. Yeah, other than that though, there's not much interesting happening here. What? Oh, okay, I guess the Occitan have decided to settle over here. Not only are they still a thing, but they have become the dominant culture in French Guiana. Okay. Oh, for a second there I thought it was my island that maybe had a bit of Maghrebis lurking. No, it's the Irish, of course. The Irish settling in St. Kitts. Kitts, yeah. Oh, look at that, we even have a majority Chaldean culture, or province. They start with a couple of majority provinces, so maybe that's not as extraordinary as I thought it was, but yeah. Canada has the normal shenanigans blob of different provinces being French-Canadian and Anglo-Canadian, but it's not as bad as it gets sometimes, so good on you, Canada, for keeping it clean and nice. And that's the ethnic map mode. I guess we can have a quick look at civilization map mode just to see where people made states. Yeah, the British made state stuff here. They never made Dongola into a state though, that's odd, but Mosul is a state. I guess that makes sense to some extent, seeing as it's a lot of Turks have moved here, and it is a Turkish core. The Turks, of course, having only cores on sort of Greater Turkey instead of the traditional Ottoman territories. Yeah, the German Equatorial Africa is mostly a state. Obviously, most of British Africa, basically, most of it is a state at this point. Quite a lot of statification indeed. Okay, interesting. We actually have some Flemish and Walloon migrants to Belgian Congo. Now, Belgian Congo did get eaten up to some extent by the Germans and the British, but yeah, they have kept certain territories and are proudly colonizing it, I guess. Yeah, look at that. 7% Flemish working the rubber plantations. I guess that's something. The Australians never quite got around to assimilating the English. I guess that's life. And they never turned this into a state. So instead of the Northern Territory being, well, a territory, Queensland is a territory instead. Quality alternate history right there. Yeah, all of this shit is a state. That's not that abnormal. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're running out of interesting things to have a look at, and I think we're going to end the episode on that note. So yeah, this has been a fun campaign. I was surprised that playing Morocco was such a doable thing. I was always under the impression that it was completely impossible. But well, my Discord enlightened me, I guess, and so now you know how to play Morocco, I hope. Because Spain and France just don't invade you. As long as you stay reasonably friendly with them and civilized before they get the Scramble for Africa, I was about to say DLC, before they get the Scramble for Africa CB, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm pleased with the borders. I think they turned out okay, so, yeah, we good, man, we good. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and also thanks so much for watching this Let's Play in general, and until next time, bye.